Welcome everyone. My name is Matthias. I'm a yoga teacher based in Vienna. There are a couple of things that I usually say for a yoga session which are important. First of all, the stretching is okay. If you feel a bit uncomfortable, if you want to go into the challenge, is totally fine. Pain is always a no-go. So at any moment, if you feel any pain, just go out from the position, go out from the exercise, listen to your body. Pain is always a limit which has been crossed. So you're only provoking, you're only causing damage to your body. Second of all, your breath you should try to keep on breathing normally, regularly. Big deep breaths in, breath out, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. Trying to breathe as normal, as regular as possible. Of course, if we start moving, then it's going to go faster, that's totally fine. But just keep the focus on your breath and your breath over your nose. Third of all, which is very, very important, and those of me who know me, have been on my classes, already know what's about. Have fun. We're all here because we want to. So, having said a little bit of blah blah from my side, you're going to find your way onto your mat. Make sure that you have space to move. And we'll start in a standing position, both feet on the ground. Stretching your legs, tilting your hips to the front, your back is straight, remain straight. Roll your shoulders to the back. And for the beginning, you're going to bring both hands together in front of your chest. This is your prayer pose. So we're going to take a moment. If you feel like doing so, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, just fix your gaze, look for a fixed spot, and take a moment to arrive in the here and now, bringing your attention, your awareness to your body, to your thoughts, to your feelings. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Maybe even bring into your awareness your goal, why you are here today, why you are joining this yoga session at home, in your place. And then slowly opening your eyes, releasing your hands, going to your mat. With your inhalation, you're going to raise your hands, your arms are stretched, hands towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands back down. Big inhalation, deep inhalation, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Your back remains straight. Inhale and exhale. If you feel like doing so, with your inhalation, bringing your hands up, you're going to go onto your toes. And with your exhalation, going back to your standing position, your hands to the ground. If you want to slightly bring your feet apart from each other, just do so. Inhale, hands up. Go onto your toes, lift your heels. Exhale, heels back to the ground, hands to the ground. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands down. Slowly waking up your body, slowly moving. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale inhale to the front, and when you exhale, you're going to sit back, making sure that your knees don't go over your toes. Inhale, go to the front, onto your toes, hands up. Exhale, hands down to the back and sit to your back to this invisible chair behind you. Inhale, stretch to the front and upwards. Exhale, sit back. Remember, knees do not go over your toes. Inhale and exhale. Deep inhale, deep exhalation. One last round. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, go back and hold your position in the front. Stretch your arms. Stretch your feet. Stretch your legs. Feel the power of your body. Lift those heels. Hold. Breathe. Smile. Big deep breath in, and with your exhalation, just release. Good. You're going to bring both hands behind your back. With your left hand, you're going to grab your right wrist. So keeping a straight back, only your head is going to go to the front, right, back, left. Doing circles in one direction. Slow, big circles. Slow, big circles. If the movement behind your shoulders is should be painful or it's uncomfortable, just stay forward, moving your head from shoulder to shoulder. Otherwise, doing circles, and the next time you're going to switch directions to the other side. Big, slow circles the other way round. One last round. Going back to your center. You're going to start rolling your shoulders to the back. Big circles, moving your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Opening up the chest, bringing your shoulder blades together. A deep inhale, deep exhale. Roll your shoulders to the front. Big circles, using your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Roll your shoulders to the back, let them fall so that your back is straight. So you're going to start alternating your arms, circling your arms to the back, the right arm, the left arm, doing big circles from your shoulders. The movement begins already by the shoulders. Arms are stretched. To the front, left arm, right arm. Shoulders, open those shoulders, move those shoulders. Go back to your center. Open your hands, spread your fingers away from each other and then close them. So you're going to make a fist. Open them, spread them and close them. So one time your thumbs are going to be outside, the next time it's going to be inside. So opening your hands. Open them and close them. Open them and close them. Bringing one time your thumbs outside, the next time to the inside. Just shake your arms, shake your hands. Both feet are stable on the ground, slightly apart from each other. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, both hands onto your buttocks, and your hip is going to go to the front, right, back, left. Circles in one direction. Big circles from the hip joints, trying that your head remains in the center. Changing direction to the other side, circles to the other side, big circles. So the idea is you're not moving your upper body, so your upper body remains center. Only opening the hips, moving the hips, hip joints left, right. Go back to your center. From your standing position, we're going to work a little bit with the balance, but if you need any help, then you can, of course, use your best friend, the wall. You can use the wall to hold yourself. You can use another best friend, a chair. You can take a chair to hold yourself onto if you need some help. For your balance, from a standing position, you're going to take a step to the front with your right foot, lifting your left knee, moving your left foot to the sides as if you wanted to sweep the floor with your foot, moving your leg to the sides, your foot to the sides, movement from the hip joints, from the knee. The knee goes back to the center. You're going to start doing circles with your foot from your ankle, moving your foot, doing circles in one direction, doing circles in the other direction, switching. And slowly go back to your center and release your left leg. Shake your left leg, your right leg. From your standing position, taking a step to the front with your left foot, so that you can lift your right knee. Once again, you're going to start doing some side movements, moving your right foot to the left, to the right. You're sweeping that floor until it's shiny. Your foot goes back to the center and start rotating your foot. One direction, big circles. To the other side, switch to the other direction. Slowly release your right leg and shake. Shake both legs. With both feet parallel on the ground, slightly apart from each other at the height of your hips or your shoulders, you're going to turn to your right and to your left. Your arms and your hands are relaxed, are heavy. You're only rotating your spine to the one side, to the other side. You can take your head as well, looking to the back each time you rotate. You turn to the one side, to the other side. And slowly go back to your center. And since we are already here for just a moment, you're just going to shake whatever works for you, stretch, move, anything that works for you. Be creative. Stretch to the front, stretch to the back, to the sides. Shake your arms, shake your hands, your leg, whatever works for you. Jump, get creative. Done. Good. Going back to your mat, we're going to start with a couple of rounds of the sun salutations. So you're going to go at the very top of your mat, and from there you're going to take a step back. Both feet together in the center, your legs are stretched, your hip is tilted to the front, so you're not arching your back, your lower back, bringing your pelvis to the front. Your back is straight, remain straight, rolling your shoulders to the back, bringing your head in one line with your spine. So from the heels to the ears, there is one straight line. This is your standing position. Inhale, bring your hands up. And exhale, bring your hands into your prayer pose. Both hands together in front of your heart. And with your next inhalation, you're going to stretch your hands to the ceiling. Arms are stretched. And you're going to look up, slightly bringing your head to the back. Without bending the spine. Opening up the chest. Look up. Deep inhalation, deep exhalation, hold. Hold the position. Keep on breathing. And with your next exhalation, you're going to bend forward, bringing your hands towards the ground, direction of the ground. Trying to keep your legs stretched, bending from the hip joints, trying to keep a straight back. So the idea is that you're pulling your upper body towards your legs. In case that your hands are on the ground and your toes and your fingers are in one line. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And with your next inhalation, your right foot is going to go to the back as far as possible, bringing your right knee on the ground, making sure that your knee, your foot, and your hip joint are in one line, so your right leg is stretching to the back. Your front knee, your left knee is bent, more or less in 90 degrees angle, making sure that your knee is not going over your toes. Hands on the ground. You can also push yourself up using your fingertips, bringing your fingers and toes in one line in the front, dropping your hips towards the ground, pushing your right leg towards the ground, activating your right leg so that you can bring a bit of a pressure away from the right knee. Your right foot is stretched and you're looking to the front. Inhale, stretch your right leg, tuck your toes, bring your left foot to the back, right close to your right foot. So you're going into your plank pose, which means you're making a straight line with your body. Your fingers are wide apart from each other, wider. Make sure that your whole surface of the hand is on the ground, so that you can take good care of your wrists. Feet are together in the center. Your legs are stretched, trying to tilt your pelvis to the front so that your body is making a straight line. Hold, feel the energy, the power of your body. Inhale, exhale. And with your next exhalation, you're going to bring your knees, your chest and your chin on the ground. Your hip remains slightly lifted, hands and elbows close to the body. Inhale, exhale. With your next inhalation, stretch your feet, hip to the ground, roll your shoulders to the back and go into your cobra pose. Variation number 1, bringing your underarms on the ground, pushing yourself up, opening up the chest, looking up. Variation 2, just where we were with the hands close to the body, pushing yourself up as far as it goes. Two important things. First of all, no pain on your lower back. Open the chest, look up, and no pain on your lower back. Second important thing, your feet are together in the center or slightly apart from each other, not wider than your own hip, to take care of your coccyx, your sacrum, the last part of your spine. With your next exhalation, going back on the ground, feet together in the center, push yourself back into your mountain pose. Your mountain pose, you're pressing your heels towards the ground, your legs are stretched, bringing your tailbone towards the sky, towards the ceiling. Your shoulders away from the ears, your neck and head are relaxed. You're looking towards your navel. You're pushing with your hands away from the mat. Your arms are stretched. Inhale, exhale. And with your next inhalation, the right foot is going to go to the front between your hands. Your left knee is on the ground. We did this in the beginning with the other foot. Now it's the right foot on the front. Your right knee is bent, 90 degrees angle. Does not go over your toes. Left foot is stretched, left knee on the ground, pressing your left leg on the mat to release some pressure from the left knee, pushing yourself up with your hands, with your fingertips, stretching your spine, dropping your hips, feeling the stretching on your hips, your quadriceps and hamstrings. Inhale, exhale, hold the position, smile. And with your next inhalation, you're going to bring your left foot to the front, right close to the next, to the right, to the next one, to the right one, yes. Going back into your forward bend, once again, trying to pull your upper body towards your legs, stretching your legs. If your hands are on the ground, toes and fingers in one line. Inhale, exhale, feel the stretching on the back of your legs, the back of your back. All the back side of your body. Inhale, exhale. Hands together in the center. Inhale, stand up, going back to your standing position, lifting your hands towards the ceiling, tilting your head to the back. Not necessarily arching your back, opening up the chest. That was half a round. Starting with the right side. The next round is with the left side. With your next exhalation, bring your hands towards the ground into your forward bend, just like we did before. Legs are stretched, pushing your upper body, pulling your upper body towards your legs, stretching your spine. Fingers and toes in one straight line. And with your next inhalation, your left foot is going to go to the back as far as possible, stretching your left foot, left knee on the ground. Dropping your hips, your left leg is in one straight line, your foot, your knee, your hip joint. Ashvasanchalanasana is the name of this pose, which is the horse riding pose. Stretching your hips, quadriceps, hamstrings. Deep inhale, stretch your left leg, bring your right foot right close next to the left foot. Spreading your fingers apart from each other into your plank pose. Your body's making a straight line, pushing with your hands away from the mat. Arms are stretched, making sure that you're not dropping your hips. Inhale, exhale, feet together in the center. Feel the power of your body. Spread your fingers on the mat. And with your next exhalation, bring your knees, your chest, and your chin on the ground. Hip is slightly lifted, hands and elbows close to the body, into the Ashtanga Pranam Asana. 8 limbs pose. 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, 1 chest, 1 chin. With your inhalation, stretch your feet, drop your hips to the ground, roll your shoulders to the back, and press yourself up into your Cobra pose. Once again, with your underarms on the ground, or stretching your arms, or bending your elbows, whatever works for you, making sure that there is no pressure, no pain on your lower back. Opening up the chest, looking up. Feet are together in the center or slightly apart from each other, not wider than the own hip. Inhale, exhale. With your next exhalation, going back to the ground, feet together in the center, pushing yourself back into your mountain pose. Pressing the heels towards the ground, stretching your feet, tailbone goes to the ceiling. Neck and head are relaxed. Shoulders away from the ears, pressing with your hands away from the mat. Stretching your arms. Deep inhale, deep exhale. With your next inhalation, the left foot goes in a big step to the front between your hands. The right knee goes onto the ground, right foot is stretched. Ashwasanchalanasana, horse riding pose. Feeling the stretch on your hips, hamstrings, quadriceps. Pressing your right leg into the ground to release some pressure from your right knee. Pushing yourself up, looking to the front. With your next inhalation, the right foot comes to the front next to the left one. Exhale, bend forward. The legs are stretched, pulling your upper body towards your legs. Trying to keep a straight back. Hands together in the center. Inhale, stand up. Hands towards the ceiling, arms are stretched, look up. Exhale, bring both hands in front of your heart into your prayer pose. Inhale, hands up, and sideways release. Good. That was half a round from the sun salutations. And whoop, whoop. Good. We're going to do a second round in which we are going to work with our own breath, and we're also going to do a bit of variations in between. So once again, to the end, to the top of your mat, 1 step to the back, standing position. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, go into your prayer pose, both hands together in front of the heart. Inhale, hands up, look up, and exhale, bend forward. Inhale, the right foot to the back as far as it goes, right knee on the ground. Exhale, drop your hip towards the ground, deep into the stretching. Exhale. Inhale, bring your hands up, sideways from the body, look up. Hands together in the center, arms stretched. Exhale, hands back to the ground. Inhale, go into your plank pose and hold. Both feet together in the center, fingers wide apart from each other. Exhale, bring your knees, chest and chin towards the ground. Inhale, go into your cobra pose, and we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths without moving your hips, without tilting or opening your hips. You're going to try to look your left ankle over your right shoulder. So turning your head to the right, over your right shoulder, look towards your left heel. Look back to the front. Exhale into your mountain pose. Inhale, right foot to the front into your horse riding pose. Exhale, drop your hips. Inhale, hands up. Look up, hands together in the center, arms stretched. Exhale, hands back to the ground. Inhale, bring your left foot to the front. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, hands up, stand up. That was half a round. Exhale, go back into your forward bend. Inhale, left foot to the back. Exhale, drop your hips. Inhale, bring your hands up, look up. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, bring your right foot to the back into the plank pose and hold. Exhale, bring your knees, chest and chin on the ground. Inhale into your cobra pose. And once again, we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. This time, once again, without moving your hip, without tilting your hips, over your left shoulder, you're going to try to take a look towards your right heel without tilting the hips. Look to the front. Exhale into your mountain pose. Inhale, left foot to the front, right knee on the ground. Exhale, drop your hip. Inhale, hands up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right foot to the front. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, hands together in the center, stand up, look up. Exhale into your prayer pose. Inhale, hands up on sideways, release. Good. So, we are going to go for a little bit of movement, a couple of exercises, a couple of asanas. Yes, you're going to go back to your mat into your tabletop position. Your tabletop position means that your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are under your hips. With your inhalation, you're going to drop your stomach towards the ground and you're going to look up, arching your back. With your exhalation, you're going to round your back, bringing your stomach towards the ceiling, looking towards your navel. Inhale to the front, dropping your stomach, arching your back. Exhale to rounding your back towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, working with your own breath. And the next time, inhale, go back into your neutral position with a straight back. And we're going to do some side movements, which means that with your exhalation, to begin, you're going to look to the right side as if you wanted to bring your right shoulder towards your right hip. stretching the left side. Inhale, go back to the center. Exhale to the other side. Look towards your left shoulder, towards left hip. So you're moving your spine sideways. To your right, to your left. Inhale in the center. Exhale to the side. Inhale the center and the other side. One last time to your right side. One last time to your left side. Go back to your center. And go to standing on your knees. I'm going to turn towards the camera so you can see me better. So, you're tilting your hip towards the front. Your back is straight, remain straight. You can roll your shoulders to the back. Keeping this position and pretending that there is a wall in front of you and there is a wall behind you, you're going to move sideways, bringing your right hand towards the ground, going back to the center, left hand towards the ground, going back to the center. So make sure you're not tilting to the front, you're not tilting to the back, you're only moving sideways. It does not matter how far your hands go to the ground. Important thing is that the movement is sideways. One last time to your right side. One last time to your left side. Going back to your center. And from the center, you're going to bring your right foot to the front, making sure that your knee does not go over your toes. So it's more or less 90 degrees angle. Tilting your hip towards the front so you can feel some stretching on your left upper leg, your left thigh. From here, your left hand is going to stay at the side of the body, or you can bring your left hand on your right knee, or you can press your left hand against the outside of your right knee, because we're going to go into the twist. Your right arm is stretched, palm facing up, and it's going to go back. So you're going to go into this nice twist, maybe pushing with your left hand your right knee. Your shoulder, elbow and wrist are on one line, and you're looking towards your right hand, twisting, making sure that your spine is long, it's twisting over its own axis. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly go back to the center, to the front, and switch sides. Right foot to the back, left foot to the front. Once again, front knee more or less 90 degrees angle, making sure that your knee does not go over your toes. Tilting your hip towards the front so that you can feel some stretching on your right upper leg. Back is straight, remain straight. Right hand sideways of the body, your arms is stretched, or you can bring your right hand on your left knee, or you can push against your right knee, because we're going to go to the twist to the other side. Left arm is stretched, palm facing up, and bring your hand back as far as it goes, deep into the twist, looking towards your left hand, holding the twist, deep inhale, deep exhale, Your spine is long. Bring your left hand back to the front, your left foot to the back, going back into your tabletop position. From here you're going to lift your knees into your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is like the mountain pose from the sun salutations, but the feet are apart from each other. Pressing your heels towards the ground, pressing with your hands against the mat. Your spine is long, neck and head are relaxed. You're going to start doing some steps in this position, lifting your right heel, going back to the ground, lifting your left heel, as if you were doing some small steps in this position, deep into the stretching when you press your heels towards the ground. And then you can do both at the same time. Lift both heels and press both heels towards the ground. Feel the stretching, feel the power of your legs. Inhale and exhale deeply. Press your heels towards the ground and bring your knees towards the mat, but without bringing them on the mat. So you're staying halfway, as if you wanted to take a big leap, a big jump to the front. Holding, using the core muscles, using your whole body, without bringing your knees to the ground. Holding. Feel the power of your muscles, your body. Big deep breath in, and with your exhalation going back into the downward facing dog. Tailbone goes towards the sky. Doing a second round, bringing your knees towards the ground without bringing them on the ground. Knees remain lifted, as if you wanted to take a jump to the front. And if you want to give it a try, you can see what happens if you lift your right hand and your left foot, going back to the center and lifting your left hand and your right foot. Yes, feel the power of your body. Otherwise, just stay in the other position. One last round, right hand. One last down, left hand. Go back and bring your knees to the ground. Sit onto your knees. Stretch your arms, your hands to the front and look to the front. Hold this deep breath in, deep breath out. And with your next exhalation, bring your forehead to the ground. Both hands back. Your hands are on the ground, your arms are stretched, and your palms are facing up. This is now your child's pose. Bringing your palms to the front to lift yourself up into a sitting position, finding a way to bring both feet to the front, because we're going to slowly cool down before we go into the relaxation phase. So, going into a sitting position, cross leg, Shukrasana, half lotus, full lotus, whatever works for you. Important thing is both sit bones are on the ground with a straight back. Inhale, bring your hands up. And exhale, bring your right hand to the ground next to you and stretch towards your right side, bringing your left hand to the right, opening the left side of your upper body, and if possible, you can also bring your right underarm on the ground. Holding this position, making sure that both sit bones are on the ground, feeling the stretching of the left side of the body. Big deep breath in, breath out. Inhale, go back to the center. Exhale to the other side. Left hand to the ground. Stretching towards your left side, opening up the right side of the body. If possible, bringing the left underarm onto the ground. Both sit bones on the ground. Inhale and exhale deeply. Inhale to the center, going back into your sitting position. Sitting comfortable position. Yes, that's fine. With a straight back, you're going to lift both hands towards the ceiling. And then you're going to bring your left hand behind your back and your right hand behind your head. In this position, you're going to try to reach both hands. Otherwise, if you're not able to reach both hands, just hold onto your t-shirt. Use something to help yourself, like a yoga belt or whatever you have at home. Important thing is your back is straight, remain straight. Your right elbow goes towards the ceiling and you're looking to the front. You're not dropping your head to the front. You're looking to the front. To go out from this position, slowly release first your upper hand, your right hand, which is going to help the left hand to go out from here. Bringing your hands to your knees, rolling your shoulders to the back, to the front, moving your shoulders, getting ready for the other side. Inhale, hands up. And with your exhalation, your right hand, the other side, your right hand is going to go behind your back, and your left hand is going to go behind your head. Once again, trying to reach both hands. If not possible, just hold onto your t-shirt. Use something to help yourself, making sure that your back is straight. Your left elbow goes towards the ceiling, looking to the front, not dropping your head. Maybe you can already notice the difference between the right side and left side. Big deep breath in, breath out. To go out from here, first the upper hand, left hand is going to be released, and it's going to help the right hand to go out from here. Bringing your hands on your knees, rolling your shoulders to the back, to the front. Good. One last thing for your neck, making sure that your back is straight, remains straight. Your left hand goes onto your left shoulder so that it remains down, it's not going up. Then you're going to bring your right ear towards your right shoulder, and with your right hand on your head, only with the weight of your own arm, you're slightly going to pull your head towards your right side, stretching the left side of the neck. Slowly release to the center and switch sides. Right hand on the right shoulder so that the shoulder does not go up. Left ear towards the left shoulder with your left hand on your head. Only with the weight of your own arm slightly pull towards the side, stretching the right side of your neck. Slowly release, go back to your center. Now getting ready for the relaxation phase. So if you want to put some socks on, if you want to put a sweater on, if you want to use a blanket, whatever it works for you, we're going to lay on the back. Also if you're at home, yes, of course you're at home. If you want to, you can turn off the lights, or at least turn part of the lights off. And once you have found your way, then you're going to go onto your mat, laying onto your back. If, like me, you have long hair and your head is tied up behind your head, then just let go of that, make that quite loose so that really your head is laying on the ground. Stretch your legs to the front and drop your feet to the sides. So really relaxing your legs, your feet. Your arms are stretched sideways of the body with your palms facing up. Taking a moment to arrive in the here and now. And if comfortable, if you feel like doing so, you can close your eyes, bringing your attention, your awareness to your breath, to your in-breath, to your out-breath. Feeling, bringing your awareness to your body, how your body lays on the mat, on the ground. Bringing your awareness to the right side of your body. Bringing your awareness to the left side of the body. Noticing if there are any differences between the left side and the right side without wanting to change anything. So as it is, it's good so. Observing your thoughts, observing your feelings, observing how you are feeling today, how you are feeling after the yoga practice, how does your body feel after the yoga practice. And now for the next minutes you can just let go of everything. Enjoy this time for yourself, this relaxation. Bring a mindfulness to this time. Mindfulness means being present in the here and now. doing your own meditation if you feel like doing so. And I will let you know when it's time to get up again. And then slowly waking up your body again. Come back to this room where you are laying down. Maybe with some small movements on your feet, on your hands, moving your fingers, your toes, your head to the right, to the left, moving your arms, your legs, stretching, whatever feels comfortable for you right now. whatever it feels good for your body right now. And then slowly you're going to turn onto your right side, laying your head onto your right arm, which is bent onto your elbow, stretching your legs or slightly bending your knees with your left hand on the left thigh, laying onto your right side. And then pushing yourself up back to a sitting position, a comfortable sitting position, cross legs, Sukhasana, half lotus, lotus, whatever it works for you. You're going to bring both hands in front of your heart, hands together in the center, and we're going to sing together one Om and three Shantis. Om is the universal sound, and Shanti means peace. Big deep inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Slowly opening up your eyes again, and with the word Namaste, you can take a bow to the front, sending gratitude to the universe. Namaste. So, welcome back, everybody. Time to turn on the lights again. So, here I am. Yes. Good. Thank you, everyone, for joining today. I would love to hear from you. If you have any comments, if you want to write me, you can contact me on Facebook, here on YouTube. As I mentioned, I'm doing this regularly each week. I'll keep posted on Facebook and here. The dates, Wednesdays, as it looks like, is going to be in English. So I hope to see many of you online anytime soon. And until next time, until then, take good care, stay healthy. Namaste.